Welcome to another episode of Under Santa Podcast. It's your boy Franchise. It's your boy Franchizzy. Shout out to our missing recruits. Boy, you got LT. Tricks, you fire LT and Kenny the Stybase. Cause
But you can't fire LT, man. LT is finding way back inside the
I
studio
swear,
somehow.
I finally get my chair back.
He started mixing drinks again.
But we have, who else we have here?
And yeah, I'm Matrix.
We have Matrix and we also have Mr. Ryan, the tip drill daddy himself.
Thanks for having me, guys.
So, MVP of the championship game in 2023. So, welcome down to Santa, my brother.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Well, give us a little brief history about your sports career, man. I know you light skin, so you probably played water polo at one point in your life. Eh?
Why you guys?
You play water polo. How y'all just play that though? Anyway, that's good. Let's go.
Water polo a lot harder than you think, Dread. And I didn't
can
play on the
imagine.
team. I couldn't even make the team. I, be honest.
So you actually played it.
I tried. My boy Robbie.
I tell him that.
After growing up,
You actually proven it.
He wasn't light skinned enough, you see.
swimming ain't hard at all. But I mean, it ain't easy at all. Like
I
it's
know.
a very competitive sport. That's what I did. Senior year, as early as grade 10. And before that, softball, basketball, traditional sports and all. So I used to play backyard football. Never any organized football until I started BFFL actually. And
Oh,
I was in
and what year?
2017, and I wouldn't really call us organized because I came in with the Pirates.
That was Daryl team, right?
Yeah, Darren
Dash.
and Julio.
Yeah.
Daryl, he was with the Pirates. That's when
I
I named.
didn't
That's
know
when they needed to break off from the Rams.
I didn't know he's there.
Yeah,
Me and
but
Darrell was in primary school together. That's how he put me on the team.
Okay.
that's why he's out white when he ready. 'Cause he-
I actually thought he grew up in the States, man. He's kind of like he's American.
Yeah, but he leave Nassau in grade 6, so I think that's when they did move.
Okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I know he's kind of like he.
Boy, he big brother. He big brother that would deal with you. So you gotta be careful how you talk with Daryl.
Oh boy, I think you need to straighten that out.
Okay. No homo. The man one rough. Jeez, how could I say it without ensuing violence or homosexuality? So
Yeah, I don't know what I mean.
okay, the dude say I think the dude have a vibe with you. That's better. Maybe it was
That's a
the
real thing?
they had a
No, I mean,
discrepancy before. It ain't
yeah,
going
it ain't-
far.
it ain't.
They row one time. They had argument.
Foolishness on the field from like 018.
No, but I mean, he actually was retired. That just happened. When that was? That was when they had the first
Friday Night Lights.
Friday Night Lights
No, the
up
last one, eh? That
by
was the last
rugby.
one, eh?
That was the second one. The
That's
first
when-
one by rugby.
That's when they break the piping.
No, they break the pipe after that.
Yeah,
But
they
yeah,
that's right.
anyway,
Bring back Winton.
you think so?
I
You
mean,
mean
You
in
prefer
rugby
that?
field?
it's a short drive for me, Jared.
Oh, well, that's what you're
Makes
talking about.
sense.
'Cause I was gonna
So
say,
you
yeah.
prefer the rugby field rather than maybe it's not
I mean, for my transit. Yeah.
transit? I kind of like DW Davis because everything is just so close. There's only one game there, so you could actually like while I'm playing, I can't watch the other team play. Like if we got the Hornets next week, I can't watch the Hornets and get ready for next week because I busy playing the Red Dot. You know what I mean?
No,
Agreed.
yeah.
That's why I really didn't
I
like
like
two
to
fields so
focus
much.
on the games, like you say.
Yeah.
Because you can only play one at a time, too. So
Yeah.
you actually get everybody's attention.
And then everybody in just one area. Like you ain't got to go all the way over there.
That's true.
But what I can say about that, but how close it is, it negates a lot of the marijuana smokers from partaking. They've got the festivities. It ain't as bad as Vinted Rugby Field. Every time you walk past a coconut tree,
Whoever they are.
yeah, whoever those guys
I'm
are,
sure they're going to find a way anyway.
they can find a way.
Always.
They
I
probably
mean,
they probably could dig a hole in the ground like a mole and start smoking that day. So it could be all the scent could be in one little cubicle.
I'm sure that already happening. So you know how to go.
Yeah, at least they ain't doing the white girl.
Just. Well, how you know that? It's easy to do the white girl. You know. But anyhow, I need to do
Being as
it.
loud.
The white
Yeah,
girl.
just a sugar. You know, we could do that anywhere. Just
certain players- I know one thing.
Yeah.
The certain player I saw though, the white girl when we was at the top of the Robert Stadium back in maybe 16,
you
17.
actually watch this?
I walked. This individual walked past me from being in the back of the trailers, and I see some powder by the top lip. Some white stuff by the top lip.
They was
I call it donuts, but
no,
the
man.
people who do
They-
football know what we talking about. I can believe that.
they probably eating the powdered donuts, bro.
Donuts,
Yeah,
They was eating part of donuts side.
on a strict diet. Ain't know what's going on. Yeah, man. That's
Bro.
what it is.
Powder donut. That's what it's
For
called.
sure, man.
Gotta be the powdered donuts, man.
Ain't
They
nobody in
got
this league- ain't nobody in this league is do shit like that.
Well, I mean, we would
Sure.
hope. Then yeah, let's carry on.
Yeah,
Trevor.
but in 2022, you had a breakout season, and that marked you as a top target in this league. What clicked, making you realize that you could be a top threat in this league?
Catching the ball, having them throw it to me, because I was coming off the bench all the years before that.
And you had Julio throwing you the ball too.
Yeah, but no. I mean, I was on the Lions good 2 years, warming that bench solid. Right under Ian. No offense, coach.
Who was the receivers over you at that time?
We had some quality people on the side of me when I actually got off the bench. Was like Christoph Wood. Big shout out to Christoph.
Yeah.
Shout out to
He had
Chris
Mott,
and Stanley.
who actually showed me a lot.
I wonder if Mott's if
configuration.
Trick still have Mott brain in his pocket. Remember the practice? You see brain in the back pocket.
Yeah, he's talking a little too much, man. I think
Yeah.
he's playing corner then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
brain in my
Yeah.
pocket.
yeah. man.
We had a lot of different weapons. But speaking of, we had
40,
the
you had
main
40,
weapon.
Francis
Yeah.
too. Then you got weapon.
We had a
What
lot-
year weapon came back to the Lions? He did a stint with the Avengers at one point,
Yeah,
right?
a
I think he
short
did.
one. I think he came back the year
When he went, I think-
before that 21.
He
Right
maybe
before,
went a
'cause
year.
He came back the year we were supposed to start, and then COVID didn't allow us. Remember?
Yeah.
So
I
he was
don't-
practicing, but we didn't get to go.
I think he was mad that y'all dropped the RBC Lions.
Oh well, stuff
We had to
happens.
practice every damn day.
Tell them down pay their bills.
Yeah, they was joking. The chicken change was waking them all.
Yeah, but honestly, I was just really anxious to show what I could do. We was practicing a lot. We had a bunch of different receivers, and when Travis came through, that's what made the difference. He saw a lot of potential in Matrix, and he actually followed a lot of the advice we gave him on what we wanted to see on the field, and rather he just gave us the opportunity to prove it. And we just had a really cohesive season, to be honest.
Who was the quarterback at that time? I can't remember.
We had
We had
Nal.
Nal.
Yeah, that,
We had
that's
remember the
dude
David
who's- wait,
experiment.
Yeah,
David.
Dread.
Oh, but Nal was a horror story.
Honestly,
Dread.
where he was, but we practiced a lot with Nal, especially in the off season. Right here off of Twynham Park too. We used
Yeah.
to like Saturdays even after having
tell
two
you,
practices during
man.
the week. He showed a lot of promise, and he actually had a lot of talk.
In the off season, he's a good off season and a good
Yeah,
workout
but,
thing. But
I mean, but we really got into our best shape as a team, with Ian coaching and training us, and under Nal, because he was serious with practice, but unfortunately.
But what I
Wait,
noticed,
wait, look here. We couldn't get. I still waiting to see him play. I can be honest. I still waiting for that ball to come out his hand.
what I noticed like with him too, when because of course I snapped the ball to him. Whenever like he get flustered, he look for I guess his safety blanket, which was Kevin, and
yeah.
Kevin at times Kevin used to be triple
that's all,
team,
boy.
bro.
Ooh, I
Kevin
couldn't
used to be
show
triple
that.
team. And he still would throw the ball, and I like, boy, that's a horrible decision.
I mean, as a tall receiver, he always looked to himself, especially too. But
Man.
he was alright.
he was okay.
Yeah.
Nothing much to talk about.
Yeah,
But
let's get nowhere later.
my biggest only problem with Nal was Nal had to actually see you open
To throw it.
to throw the ball. So now you rely. Now you ain't helping me because now you giving the defender time to catch up. You understand what I'm saying? If I break into a post, that's when I normally beat the player, either on your release or on your break. So if I beat him on the, let's say, going into the post, and I get 2-3 steps, and you ain't throw the ball yet, you allow him to catch up now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? So it I don't know.
So
Yeah,
much
it
of
is
the
what it
league
is.
is like that, though. You see that in all kind of teams. Unless you have a quarterback that knows his players or pays attention, has a lot of IQ. You just see the results. People thinking that's a good pass, and they not really knowing how difficult it is for that wide receiver to make that play happen.
So, in the bringing into that, other than your quarterback, of course, no one on the lines, who you think is the best receiver? I mean, no correction, the best quarterback that you could see right now in this league. No line plays. Just because I don't want to see you
Is
being
it the
biased.
best, the best? Sorry, I didn't
His
know.
best. Who you feel is the best quarterback next? Who ain't on the Lions? Quarterback.
Uh,
Who you could say, mother sick,
From
this
this
boy got a
season?
yeah
Best
from
player?
ball in the season.
I'll be honest, Red. If I could just speak over the whole year, all events included, even San was.
Yeah.
I saw more consistency, and maybe because it was just 2 to 3 days at San was with a lot of the QBs, which I like to speak on later. But this year, um, I guess what's his name? Neville. Neville's the Predators, one of the Predators quarterback.
Yeah.
I ain't calling him out as one of the best, but some games you really see high IQ, great passes. I ain't gonna lie. AP had some solid showings as a quarterback, and then he just disappeared.
I don't think AP wanted to play quarterback either. He
Right.
was, I think he was pretty much forced in that role when Honky was injured and stuff. But I agree with you, man. That's your choice.
I mean,
'Cause,
and then outside of that, Tash, and that's some girl from the
I mean, Tasha.
Tasha, yeah.
Oh, because I know he's meaning.
Because if we gonna include everybody,
No, I got you. I got you.
I wanna,
When you say
'cause-
Taj, I thought you was meaning to do it from the Avengers.
Oh no.
Okay, I got you.
But honestly, him as a quarterback even as well, especially in San was,
He's a weapon.
he's a serious weapon.
He's a
boy.
weapon. I would say who impressed me the most as a quarterback this year. I mean, I've been saying Easy impressed me a lot this season.
All right.
I just don't feel like Easy. No disrespect. I just don't feel like Easy could win the big games, bro. Like I could be honest with you.
I actually being a receiver under Easy for a good amount of time, especially a bunch of practices, great quarterback. Once again, I can't give it to anybody outright to say who impressed me the whole league, because what I'd like to see with any of these quarterbacks is just straight up consistency. You know what I mean? I can't even get it out of mind because he can't stay on the field. We had two good options this year, and that was our only good reason. I've been fighting for Matrix to be on the field since we get Travis to come back a couple of years ago, just so we could build that, because it's what's required for a team to have some solid players. I'll be honest with you.
It starts that way first. That's real.
The quarterback is everything. It starts from him. He draws the IQ. If he doesn't decide to release that for a run, throw that ball up and make a good decision, we can't have no action.
And even as a quarterback needs to be a leader. You don't even have to really be too vocal about it, but you necessarily lead by your actions, boy. Because like I see, and then I don't want to throw shots, but I guess no shots at Marcus Good do it, and we was forced into that role as a quarterback during the season because of injuries or whatever, right? But it took time to see. He had to take time to actually command the offense. And that's why when I came back, I had to tell dudes, boy, shut the fuck up. Your quarterback here. I'm in the cuss. But like, y'all know y'all can't talk another quarterback. Y'all couldn't do it easy. Damn sure couldn't do it with Nal. Couldn't do it with Matrix. Even when I used to play with Miko. Miko was, people think Matrix had a lot of receivers and he quarterback. Miko was the, wait, I see
Miko was the
someone,
worst.
someone I watched recent practice and it was a good throw. It was a difficult catch. He dropped it. I watched Miko say, get your mother effing self on the bench. Next receiver. And then receivers put their head down, just jog off.
Yeah,
It was like,
how you don't play no more that game.
yeah, that was practice. They ended them out of practice.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So that's a level of respect. You could be rough on people, but you still gotta just treat them with respect. So that's what it is as a
Damn
quarterback.
Well, all this man out there,
Yeah.
be paying to play.
As a quarterback, you need to be a leader, but you ain't gotta be strictly vocal, but just by your actions, boy. So that's what it is on that end too. But getting back to the questions at hand, in 2023, the EDLC line, shout out to EDLC, the Chinese who sponsored us that year. We appreciate you. But on the real, shout out to Reggie
Yeah.
Company.
Reginald
We told,
Cadre.
we told everybody that was a Chinese because we went on our business, but that was Reggie doing the pocket.
If you need some
When Carmel Bank and them bullcrapped us, Reggie stepped up. So shout out to EDLC for all your landscaping needs. EDLC, all right, that's the plug. We might edit that.
Yeah.
Tell Reggie cut that check.
That's the first
Their
and last.
design, landscaping.
That's the first and last. What should we get?
So the Lions won championship and you were named MVP. How was that feeling? And what did you take away from that experience?
Honestly, show up, show out, and like my original coach say, be greedy about the ball.
Who was your original coach, Darrell?
Ian.
Oh,
Yeah, he had me riding the bench, you know what I mean? No, I got, because a lot of people don't know that, but he leave the weapon on the bench, and then they pull out a lot of different arsenals. That year, especially, we practiced a lot. Travis had us doing 3 and 4 times a week. Wasn't taking no breaks off. And honestly, he was making more noise than any person I ever had in my life.
Facts.
That was a
He's still making noise.
that was a
I ain't
turbulent
changed.
year for the team, especially. We had a lot going on in the league, on the field, off the field. But that game, especially, we came out. Everyone expected us to lose.
Facts.
We just
Because
really
that was
showed up.
I think that's the year they went undefeated right there. The
Yeah.
Red Dot went
Red Dot went
undefeated.
undefeated.
Yeah.
And they wasn't finished, so they
Did they?
thought they was gonna finish with us.
Did they? I thought that's the year they lost one game to Predators.
Yeah, you're right. The
And
Predators
they,
beat them undefeated
yeah,
in
Predators
2024.
before. Yeah, Predators beat the went no, they went
Right,
undefeated.
Yeah.
right. But they went on a winning streak after
Yeah,
that.
no,
Yeah.
they only lost one game the whole season. I mean,
Okay.
but again,
Still an impressive year, but yeah, it was a hard take. If you bet against us, your standings was low. But
That
if you
was-
bet with us,
But I know the one thing, that was a year that we took a stand against the league too, but and that's what I feel make that championship so special. Remember that's me walk off the field when they call that nonsense
Yeah.
against the Predators.
Predators.
Like it gotta stop, but and Travis said I was like, but I don't want to come off the field. But I thought about it. I said, well, let's do it as a team. And I was happy. I grabbed my shit up quick. And we went to the parking lot right by the food store. We just hung out.
yeah,
yeah, I mean,
wasn't
but like
ready for that.
I told
Yeah.
everybody, it wasn't quitting, but it was making a stand. You
Statement.
understand what I'm
Yep.
saying?
Yep.
And that proved to me that a lot of people say they want change, but they actually don't.
Scared it.
We told a few teams in the league what we were about to do, moving forward to expose the league, and all of that came to light, and that's why it is like, okay, they're gonna suspend us and fine us and all these different stuff. I mean, you can't say like we had the teams agreeing with us to do it and
they
saying
ain't do
yeah
it.
they would do it, and then when time come, next thing you know, before the game, even the following Sunday came, like the league knew exactly what was going on. It's like, oh, why we trying to expose the league and all this, and like, like, we sure we didn't tell them. So now the teams, they don't want change, bro. And that was the birth of the
I
same
just
podcast.
was saying
yo.
that.
You
I
understand what I'm
just was
saying?
gonna say that. Hold people accountable, boy.
a voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because a lot of people, I mean, I'll say there's a lot of people don't have the background to actually speak up for themselves, so they can need us to speak up for them. Last year, especially when we just doing audio, as people would PM us, boy, talk about this, talk about that. I don't like how these people have monopoly on the system, but then we try to get them out to say, you want to come on the show? No, I want to come on the show.
Everyone always scared.
Because, like, realistically, people still scared to come on the show.
Mm-hmm.
They thought, oh, put down the podcast and try to talk foolishness, but we offer, how much time we done offer Red Dot to come on the show? We offer a couple people to come on the show. People just be scared to come on the show, but then they want to talk foolishness, but y'all
No,
just
we,
make the
we ain't
noise.
scared.
Y'all make the noise, but they scared to make the change. But
We
Well,
ain't scared.
regardless, y'all keep doing what you're doing. You have a narrative, you push it, and you're using it for the right cause because you want to see change in the league, and you're demonstrating it by doing it. People like to talk. Y'all actually proving that if they want to talk with sense, here's the mic.
it's the platform.
Show up. You know what I mean? Nice and cool in there, the couch comfy. You know what I mean?
At the Drake's flow.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Ask
saying.
LT.
Maybe we should have it.
Yeah, so
That's why we had to,
Quality head on the center.
that's the reason why LT ain't here. Remember last week he wasn't supposed to be drinking? And she gave him that call. Didn't I tell you not to drink?
yeah, that's what it was.
So now you have to sit out. I don't know. Hopefully she let him come back.
Let him come next week, please. LT, we miss you, boy. It's your boy. We miss you, boy. This ain't like get dog,
You
man.
mean you in the audience? Eh?
No, but the chair miss him too, boy.
Oh, 'cause
It's your boy, LT. But also, man, let's move on. So in 2024, a lot of players around the team left, either into retirement. I tried to retire, but I had to come back. Because Ron, thank you, Ron.
Yeah.
I couldn't even enjoy retirement because of you, Ron. Ron. No, you talk fool. That's my dog. Shout out to Ron. Or going into free agency. How did it feel for the most part to start over with so much pieces missing?
Honestly, the way it happened, funny, because if you don't laugh, you could cry, right?
Yeah.
Because that shit was funny, way. The way in which we had a lot of those people depart, I still laughing at y'all. some of them come back. It was a struggle. We replaced the missing pieces with a lot of good, talented rookies. I ain't gonna lie, weapons that we built to this day, and they took some time to get molded. Even though they came in with raw talent, it still put us through the ringer when we came back for the season. But we really still trying out that test because it's still showing that the Lions prodigy and system that we put in, it produces good players. May not look that way from the outside looking in, but we get results.
So in saying that, that year with the missing, with so much persons being missing and new additions to the team, we noticed that it was a shift in you being more vocal at practices, you being more talkative at games and huddle. Did you feel like you needed to make that switch to try bring some, I guess, a level of camaraderie or just leadership into the huddle?
Well, yeah, mainly because I don't actually have a leadership role on the team. Even though I am a senior player now,
I never win MVP, but you win MVP, dog.
well, that's just
Hey,
for
but I
playing.
mean,
The one appointed me that, I think I was given that based on some stats.
a lot of times. I mean, a lot of times you don't have to have a position on the team. I
Right,
mean, just you
right.
being senior alone.
Absolutely, and that's what I was.
obviously,
That's what I mean. Like you said, because we were missing so many different components, I couldn't expect for the captains and the coaches to
To do
just
it
do
by
their
themselves.
normal position and do it by themselves.
Yeah.
We all had to step in because, like I said, we had a lot of rookies. And then honestly, I made it my personal business because I like to see potential in people in general, not just in football, in life. And when I saw how much raw talent we had come into the team, I really took it upon myself to try to help these dudes not waste their time. Because,
Should waste our time too.
yeah, but I
Waste your
mean,
time.
because
I got
these
you.
young guys, they don't really look at it the same way as us. We look at putting in work as something for life.
Or they could be like fire just trying to get woman.
oh Lord.
You know, I gotta ride fire. Buddy.
Oh,
Wow, bro. No homo pause, no
What the
JD,
fuck?
all of that stuff.
Jesus Christ! You cross by a Lucy woman and you want to ride
telling you,
it?
Wow, but you can't say that with these dudes.
No, no,
man.
no, no,
I
no,
never
no,
see
no,
Fire
bro.
do nothing but run to his phone when it ring. Yeah, when she call, he answering. Look for
I mean, I see fire do is miss flags. That's all fires do.
I didn't know Fire girlfriend name for like 5 years, but for his 5 years, she's just the wife.
All I didn't know is
It's just,
yes.
just the wife.
I only know was yes, baby.
Shout out to Fire, man.
Yeah, that's my
that boy
boy.
Travez. Also, in 2025, the Lions had a change in the head coaching chair. How was the transition to go from a coach with Travis's trait to a coach with Moose's trait? Moose trait?
Moose, yeah, that's
With-
already
with
plural.
Moose trait.
So,
Like it's such a high and a low difference. It's
yeah,
like
but that's night and day. I'll be
Yeah.
honest with you, because both of them are my friends, and I respect them both as men and as coaches. Two totally different styles. Travis have a structure, he have a plan, and he have something that he wanted to try out 3 weeks ago, and he ain't see that shit fucking working yet, and he were honest about it. Moose, he trying to figure out why we ain't on the field when he show up, because we need to be practicing. We know what we need to do, and he expected us to show up, and he honestly gave us more accountability with the respect he offered us. He said, look, because especially because we had already worked through the lock that we had in 24, we came in, he already talked to us. He said, look, I's a one voice guy. Moose played with us. So I know the type of nigga he is.
You know, yeah.
He ain't pulling no punches.
and that's what makes me, I don't want to say more afraid of Moose, because even in my profession,
But didn't you play with Travis and Dhaka?
yeah, I play Travis and Dakhel, but I've always learned in my profession too, if you're dealing with someone they quiet, they the ones you gotta be careful for.
Well,
Because when I see Moose
Moose-
angry, I play him when Moose
Yeah,
angry.
Moose-
He like a flicking moose in Alaska running wild for real.
I don't know if I would say Moose
Wait.
quiet.
Yeah.
He professional.
He is not as loud as Travis. I'll put it like that.
Yeah,
but
but he's
he gets he
definitely
gets
a
his point
force.
across. Yeah,
Listen,
Yeah.
Moose step in our practice a few times this season, and I still flicking picking my back together, and he ain't doing nothing yet. He's still looking at me, telling me, "Hey, Ryan," and he put my hands up. You know what I mean? This dude,
yeah.
he just as tough as he is on the field as
Yeah.
he is off the field.
I mean, that's that. Like you said, it's night and day. I mean, at the end of the day, he knows how to get it out of here without having to do it like how Travis does it. Both of them get it out of you, but they just do it in different ways.
Yeah, definitely.
Moose's example of the pen is mightier than the sword. Like, yeah, the pen might look professional, but when that
Yeah.
pen do what it do and sign that
he could do
certificate and
some
stuff,
damage, boy.
Yeah.
and Travis just can cut you down.
yeah,
But I mean, at least you know Travis coming to cut you down.
Yeah.
You can say
Yeah.
it.
Travis can tell you how he feel. Moose
I
can say it in a
respect.
professional way. Well, when you know the team is going a different direction, and we've decided Travis could be like, "You dead? You can't make the roster. You cut."
Gone. Moose wouldn't even tell you which side the bench you're on.
And then
He
you
just
know
let
Moose-
you know you're gone.
Moose is invite you to the bar. You know, it's time for you to go to the bar.
You know that.
Your service no longer leader.
Y'all ain't invited me to the bar yet, and I see y'all getting prepared for a kind of October tournament.
Y'all,
Oh, gee.
y'all.
Anyway.
I ready to put on Facebook Marketplace now, looking for a defensive coach. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna be honest with you. But
Boy,
okay.
I don't know. We probably might get, after freaking San was, he might have to rethink that. 'Cause it probably wasn't him.
What's the players?
Yeah, 'cause they shit the field up on San was too. So I don't know.
Boy.
But anyhow,
Questions for Lions defense on that?
He can freestyle it. This is what the defense. So I don't know if I asked this right, but in 2025, the Lions dealt with a whole lot of injuries and were able to click a then season, making it to the championship game. How did you help in dealing with the rookies? I think we touched on that before, but not really touched on
Yeah.
it.
you
Yeah,
really
so
asked it,
we
buddy.
spoke on it. But yeah, I honestly I isolated 2 to 3 of them in particular. Shout out Steph Cohen, and one more who ain't a name right now. He's a veteran, but you know he there. But I'll say Marcus.
Oh, I thought it
didn't
was
really have
Fire.
to talk to him about
Oh.
nothing. You see, but just assimilating his position with us on the team and letting him know that even though, because he honestly came through as a big asset to us, but we already still had a plan and a motion and ability to use what we have. So the rookies that we had, we really put them in our plan. And that's what
And
I
they
mean,
stepped
like,
up. They stepped
yeah,
up.
for sure. Steph and Cohen especially. You know, even with the difficulties, and I can say it because by Steph, niggas struggle with me like how children are struggling with you know, I feel like the boy is my son now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But he really show up. He getting a lot mature about what it is to value what we offering, you know, and it show out because nigga making big plays with the.
I mean, maybe you can answer. Who brought Steph to the Lions? Was the Cohen?
Go in.
Yeah.
And who bring Cohen to the Lions?
HJ. Honestly,
I don't know.
I thought it was Mostem.
No,
because he came with Lee.
no.
Whoever bring Lee,
He
Cohen came with Lee.
well, obviously, they on and on, but I don't know. I can be real. I think because don't forget now when they came, we had to come from Orlando because we used to the tournament. So by the time we came, they was already practicing. You know what I mean? So
Okay.
I trying to figure out who the midget was. The midget was fast as fuck though. But yeah, I mean,
What other running back name? I think it was Moose's cousin, Peyton.
Peyton,
Yeah, Peyton.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought all them came together because, like I said, all them came the same
Same
year. But
time.
when we
They
came,
pretty much did.
obviously the rookies started before us. So
Yeah.
I really didn't know.
Because 24, that's when we had like 6, 7 of them.
Well, I know one thing. I just want to appreciate them for sticking around, even having to deal with Ron.
100%.
Ron get goose of the week every freaking week.
But he missed this year because it's expected. So he missed this year. That's the only reason I ain't get Goose. You expect him to
Yeah.
be what he is.
I mean, he made my boy MC look bad, though. I still mad at him for that. He
Oh,
made
Lord.
Snoop look bad. He made Taj look bad. Shout out to my dog, though. But let's get back to this, man. After winning the championship game, MVP, your production went down. What did you think was the cause of this decline?
Uh, Me individually, I guess stats wise, it may have seemed like that, but that's because I had to take on a different role on the team. We had a lot more rookies who we wanted to give a lot more tries out to, and because of that, a lot of people came after me after that year when I won MVP. I was getting a lot of defensive pressure, so we actually used that in our favor. Games when I was getting double coverage, we had man that was open completely, and we exploited it when we could. But because we had a lot of rookies, we weren't able to capitalize on it. I myself dealt with a lot of stuff off the field too, because I work a lot. But I feel like that didn't really stop anything because we still have a lot of other versatile players, and I filled the role where I was needed best at the time when I wasn't producing in the areas what y'all expect to.
But sometimes being a decoy ain't a bad thing. Look at
Yeah.
Terrell Davis, Super Bowl, the dude couldn't even damn see.
Yeah.
And they still run a play action. He get crack in the hole. But I think, I can't remember if it was open. And was it Shannon Sharp who got a touchdown? John Abbey threw it too. But they say, if you're in the game, they ain't gonna fall for it. Same thing in the championship game with Mike. Tito them
Facts.
thought that we was gonna run the ball and Mike to death.
Yep.
And shout out to Mr. Claire. Mr. Claire said, we put me in behind the ball. Play action. I
Let's
can
play
play
action. Let's play action.
And that just goes to show, I don't go back, but they was cocky as heck to even tell us, all you're gonna do is run the ball with Mike.
That's why I started letting Tito cut my hair, because that's when I realized a lot of information we shared inside the barber shop. You know what I mean? But I can be real, like, I went inside there, he started talking about what defense they can run and what they can do, and that's like, okay, I mean, all I'm saying in my head, okay, are we preparing for this? Like, but- so, you know, since he started talking, I was like, oh yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, y'all kill us with that all season, blah, blah, blah. Okay. He said, they didn't have no plan B. I mean, I don't know, you know what's happening, you don't have no plan B.
Yeah,
You know what that called more?
yeah,
No way, because I
I
always
may
got,
know what that-
I always got plan A.
yeah.
You know what I mean? With the Hennessy the night before, and you need a plan B the next morning.
No, I always have that plan A. That plan A always be on hand. My wallet, my glove compartment. But I was happily mad, man. I don't do that no
I
more.
try to figure out what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, I know, right?
I talking about
That was back in the
talking.
day. That's the back in the day with the franchise. It was franchising.
Well, I wouldn't know. So
Nah,
Z.
it's your boy, LT. So, some defenders, Billy, Butler, they say they ready figure your game out. What do you have to say to this?
I guess they beat us every time we come on the field. All my catches done get drop and swat. Because I still have plenty stats, you know? And that's what has killed me. Yeah, there's a lot of competition out there. Sometimes the games get physical, but I'll be honest, I could point out maybe two defenders who I might say I even think about before I step on the field. Only because Billy, I'll give him that.
Billy is holding you to death, but
Billy
that's
is
my
only
boy.
the
What I
dad.
mean.
He know all the moves. He's a veteran player. He know how to get you. And honestly, and he physical. My boy, you know, we always in the trenches. When that boy from the Predators was wear the bandana, he little physical.
I mean, a little muscular dude.
Yeah, once you get around him,
but he
You know.
play outside. You play the slot, right?
see, that's what I mean. But a lot of times, I tell you, I get doubled a lot. That's what they're. Sometimes I don't know if the Predators pursue it, but a lot of times I find him over me. They'll switch him to me. Like honestly, and if he could go out to say any different, but especially our last game and in the championship, man, he was over me on the top on the slot. You see, but like I say, I still experienced a great season. I felt the ball between my hands a whole bunch of times. My belt was really still with me in the end zone a lot, so I feel like it was still a great
Well,
time.
I-
So if they haven't figured out, I guess they still gotta go back to the drawing board.
I ain't gonna lie, when you was talking with their belt, I was like, what kind of belt was you talking about? Did it click? That's why I was like, "Boy, you really get a braid fart."
Yeah, you wouldn't know.
Don't worry. Big boy season, 2026 San Wars.
See,
But speaking of San Wars, you just competed in San Wars 2 weeks ago. How was it compared to BFFL, and which one do you prefer personally?
oh wow.
That's a solid question. Honest to God, I prefer San Wars.
How come?
It's a lot more fun. You know, everybody likes to win. We all in it because we competitive people. But intrinsically, we draw back to that feeling of I enjoy in what I'm doing. and San was kind of revitalized that for me with football. BFFL is great. I like the camaraderie. It's a lot longer. It's the whole season, but we really playing football out there when we get to San Was. The referees don't interfere as much. This year wasn't as good though, I will say. Last year, I experienced some almost contact level stuff, and no one got hurt. This
Thank
year,
God,
I feel
yeah.
like there was a little bit more touchy, but I guess it made sense given that we have expanded and trying to get on more of an international plane. Shout out.
Especially when some of them was complaining about it being hard and the hits and stuff. But I did say when you're all doing the hittings, it was fine. But when other people hitting you all is a problem. So
My thing is the problem with that is a lot of them is one play sign was and tell time to actually play sign was. That's
Yeah.
all
real,
I could say.
It's
I
physical
mean,
play.
I was telling Tito, sitting now and I might watching a lot of them starting to put their shoulder down and stuff like that. And I told him I was like, if they put me on defense, you ain't got to worry. The first person put their shoulder down, I cut them.
real.
You don't want to have no tie parts. They've been playing
Yeah.
tackle too long to know you can't go head up with no one who bigger than you and no
But it's
shoulder to shoulder.
even crazy. I see a couple of females was doing that. They'll catch the ball and they just come like
Yeah,
they
like
bracing, they
me,
trucking.
I cutting your legs from under you.
Real.
I mean, you know tie pads, you know knee pads, you figure out the rest. Two of them, make sure you can be on the sideline.
At least a good thing. At least they cleats ain't get catching the grass and mess their knee up. They ain't gonna blow their knee out. That's a good thing.
Yeah, I know one thing. Ain't nothing like a bruised quad.
Or bruise shin too. They don't shit don't eat them blade up. But anyway, talking about being a self-employed businessman with numerous ventures on your belt, how hard is it to juggle? Make practice every day, make sure each company running, and just maintaining your love for the game.
Hold on, sorry. What the Grand Bahama Flag Football League? So it's
BFFL.
GBFFL. The GBFFL killer is on the live. Mr. Marty himself. Marty killed the tournament.
Shout out
Shout out to Mario.
Godzilla.
They canceled the whole August tournament because of Mario.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mario. Mario's the biggest troll. He's the biggest football troll in the Cowbell Barbers.
I agree. Times two,
But-
bro.
Mario.
Anyway, my bad. You can
Yeah,
ask the
man.
question again. Fine.
But how do you get to juggle all that? A family man too.
Boy, honestly, sometimes a few of them eggs in that omelet just get crack on the floor. It's hard.
Oh, what kind of eggs you mean? Because I just say
Well,
family man.
you know-
Then you talk about eggs.
The old saying,
Let
you
him slip a
can't
lot.
make an omelet without cracking a few eggs.
Real.
And the reality is that all that juggling doesn't allow you to focus entirely on the one thing, but what's required is a good support system everywhere. So when I get to the field and to practice, I put a lot of pressure on my teammates because they sacrificing a lot to be there. So I looking for them to show up to make my sacrifice worthwhile. I work late, get up early, and it's required, man. So if people ain't showing up, it really hurts.
Yeah, it's a
Because
job.
it's a lot on me as well.
Everybody making a sacrifice, but
Absolutely. The
Yeah.
business, sometimes it all depends on where you are in your business endeavor. If you're willing or able to even make that sacrifice. Luckily, at the different stages of mine, I have tried to make it work and been fortunately and blessed by God to allow it to somehow miraculously just come together. But everybody need to show up.
I think it's all about your cycle too.
Oh
You
yeah,
ain't got, like you said, support system. You ain't got a good support system, you're out of luck.
for sure.
But Marty said he want to clear the air. See, it isn't him that killed the tournament. It's Bahama Rock who's paying the refs. They got caught in 4K again.
But just going back to that, remember we first, sorry Ryan, I just thought about it too. Like it's clear even for that, even for me being over there yeah for nationals, these dudes never met me from a can of paint. They kind of me, let's bet 10 grand right now in the game. Fuck,
Yeah,
I don't even know you.
before we walk out the airport, we should know something's wrong when they was talking about if anyone willing to bet. And I like ticket agent and the people. What the guy's name who's
The buy
take your bag
carries.
and yeah, like the porters.
Porters.
Even they asking the bet, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Like they know something already.
They know something. Son. They sent an email
Inside
around.
Yeah. Get as much bad as possible.
I telling you.
But little they know the league to pay for us to go over there and party because they ain't defend us. So
I mean, so just getting back to, give me your top 5 receivers in the league. That's one of LT questions. LT, this for you. Your top 5 receivers in the league. In your opinion, this Ryan's list.
All right. In my opinion, definitely, I'd say Jay from Predators.
Okay.
He's up there in contention. Running through, I guess that way from the Hornets.
Which one? KJ?
Uh,
half a shake?
No, I mean he all right, but I wouldn't. Yeah, the short guy.
Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ray nice too. I'll
Yeah,
give Ray
I
that.
ain't gonna lie. He thought
He's make some big plays.
very quick for his
Yeah.
stature, I guess, too.
Yeah.
But he's be moving. Who else? I mean, me.
Okay, Ryan, of course.
Can't take it away. If I could get more looks, and y'all would know. We
Everybody
got a lot
got
of
heat.
options. Looking at honestly, as a receiver, gotta put AP on his healthy and his best day. He really know how to show out.
Okay.
The boy is really good. Who else?
That's for one more.
See, I don't know much mention out of mine, but I try. Let me, because I looking at the teams in my head.
you
Anyways,
who for you get so far?
Mali,
I know you
Mali.
said.
He say Jay, Ray,
Yeah.
J Ray, I heard that.
Myself, obviously.
Ryan. He said, what'd you say, 4? You say for AP. You say AP when
AP.
AP healthy.
Yeah, when you're looking good. And then
You say Mali from the Red Dot.
Mali.
Mali from Red Dot.
Okay.
Cause I go in with because San Wars is a big, different type of physicality too. And I looking at the people who do really well out there.
If you go with San
not
Wars,
just with San. Well,
because
not
boy, if you
them.
go with San Wars, you gotta take Ray off of that.
Well, for sure.
Ray drop every freaking thing
Yeah,
out
no,
there.
well, during the
Everything.
regular season, he
I
was
noticed.
straight out there.
I noticed Ray ain't played the last 2 games. He ain't played championship game. I didn't give him a
Because he's
fuck.
dropping.
KJ was solid out there, the same, but he was tough.
you're-
But he usually
Yeah,
just play better
because
than San was.
he normally play. Well, he used to play contact football. So,
So he used to
obviously
that
he
physicality.
already used to what's
You
what's
catch
coming.
the
You
ball,
understand
bring
what
it to your
I'm
body
saying?
because hit
Right.
coming.
So he know what's coming. But
So basically, give me your 5 receivers in this league. This I'm not gonna
Is
put
it-
LT. No, you can't do this. This your list. Who you
this
think
ain't-
is your
this ain't
5?
about me,
So you won't give your 5?
huh?
You won't give your 5?
I thought we done do this before.
Yeah, but we ain't do this with Ryan's 5.
That's why I ain't 5. What I do my 5? My 5 still is in.
Okay. LT, I try LT. That's what I try LT.
Yeah.
So
Who's your 5?
I'd have to go back over the tape.
we done do our
I'd
5.
have to send you back home once I think about everybody else. So I remember who was playing.
But watching San was line this season. Watching his full season. No, in no particular order. I say Jay up there. Mali balling too. I'll give Mali.
right.
Mali ball of the season. And then San was. I just had his name. I forget. Europe up there too. We just talking about. He been balling. He was injured,
Who's
but
that?
when he see him Pinky.
Yeah. Okay.
He was injured a lot this season, but when he was
It's
up,
just weird that y'all associate this dude as being associated with a crop top.
yeah, man, that's
Yeah, carry on.
He's
But
got
I mean,
people-
it is what it is.
I think
but
I
like,
show copied him, so
That's like
Carry on. And show left the bra out there. I pick it up and I was like, who on the lines to wear bra? What the hell, bro? Like,
shout out to my boy Show Boy. He is funny to me, man. That's 3. AP ain't play much receiver.
Yeah, I mean, I going off the beginning of the season. Some of our best tape from the beginning of the season was with them getting.
I'll give it to Kels. Kels ball out. He played.
See, I don't really consider
you can't, yeah.
him and
But he played.
Yeah,
he
but
played.
no.
But he played
That-
4
no,
games.
but that's
Yeah.
why you didn't consider him. But
Right.
go ahead. You're right.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I don't really. Yeah,
Okay, well I'll take him off.
Kel's on the list, but I give him Grand Bahama list. You know,
Receiver. Boy,
trying to remember up in here.
I like Vaz.
Who that?
Vaz from the Avengers. I like
So-
him.
So if That's how much for?
Y'all take Calzone, so that's
Ridiculous,
only
or-
3. No, that's 4.
300.
That's 4.
For
That's 4. I know.
getting through the teams. People just
I mean,
pop out when you see them.
if I was to pick out 5, so we starting the game now. I need 5. I can go with J, the little Taj, is his name?
Yeah, Tosh.
Taj.
Boy, he dropped plenty for me, boy.
What's his name? That's cool.
Yeah,
See,
that's
but
speed crazy.
that's it. You just got to get the ball in the sign.
Yeah, he can make a lot of those.
Then what's his name? I say J, Taj. You gotta go. You gotta go there.
Here's balling.
Yeah, he's ball.
Yeah.
I say Ryan, bro, and the tight, the boy who play tight end. But I don't
For
think
which team?
he's not a tight end though.
Which team?
Number 23 for Red Dot.
He's not a tight end.
He's not a tight end. So
he's my. I think I was gonna say he's my up and coming.
that's my
he
5.
have potential.
That's
He
my
have it.
5 well going. Reason being, I always look for persons who can help the quarterback. If that makes sense.
I forget in baseball.
Yeah.
I gotta give it to baseball. That's my
Yeah.
5th.
Let me repeat what I say.
He
I ain't saying baseball ain't good, you know.
yeah, but he
But
ain't
I
been
look on
consistent.
that. It ain't that, you know. He can make a business decision. If I put the ball too high, he ain't going for that. I need someone who can go for that, come down on top of their head and be like, hey, I still get it, bro. You understand? Because not all throws can be perfect. So I looking for the go-getters and then who can come off the field. I caught it, but I got to take a play out because it knocked the wind on my, you know what I mean? Or something. Like, I looking for go-getters.
make a play.
Yeah, so they just said who I know can always go for it, and that's why I going with.
All right.
Facts.
I wasn't trying to inject
I'm
on that
just
list. I
saying,
just
bro.
remember my 5th.
No,
I just
yeah,
saying
yeah.
why I didn't call
Yeah.
him. I'm not saying that he isn't good, but I'm just saying in general, like,
Cause we play
I look
them in tournament
Yeah.
in Orlando too. He get ball, but I ain't gonna lie.
But I was
He
gonna
short,
mention.
Sam.
I was gonna mention him in 23 because he have that get it. I just don't think he could run. I don't think he have a full understanding of the route tree yet. Because I mean, he's new to the baseball. I mean, the football. That's why I wouldn't count him in it. Because he could run.
who's that? I mean, 23.
23.
So the thing that I like I said, what I like with him is, I don't know his age, but he young to football. So I don't care where you put the ball, how you put it. He can try to go up and get it. Even if you got to come down on the back, he neck or whatever the case may be, he can go for it.
Yeah.
And once you get receivers like that,
You
it's
gotta
hard to
trust
make
him.
it's hard to make a mistake. You understand what I'm saying? It's hard to make a mistake. So that's the only reason. And plus, he could jump and he get land. So yeah, let's put him there. You need someone who can sacrifice.
Yeah, an intimidation factor.
Yeah, because me, I tell you one thing is that ball too.
Speaking of, all
I look at that and I see the
how you
safety
say
coming
all
down.
that?
I ain't going.
Back to that earlier question you asked when you were saying, who all we had that 2022 year when I was coming off with all that confidence. I can't forget my boy Vonnie, because Vonnie used to ball out with us plenty. You remember Vonnie?
Fonny was just always damn injured, but
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the only thing. But the nigga, when he on the field, but he used to ball. But
Yeah.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
always
man.
injured. He had so much potential too. He just was
Yeah,
always
boy.
injured, but I know.
My thing is, you can't have potential for 15 years, bro.
Weird.
When they come out, bro,
Let's
like,
go on. Fuck that.
do that potential
I was-
for 15 years, bro.
When I played
Fuck
when I played football in college, coach I always say, boy, if someone tell you got potential, that's an insult. Because
Yes,
mean
bro.
you ain't do a fuck yet. He
That-
just say it
that's
cold.
my thing. Like,
Yeah.
your rookie year or coming into training camp, your rookie year, you
Yeah.
can say, oh, yeah, you have plenty of potential.
Yeah, he always say
But other than that, like, when you can actually, that's like you talking about, oh, I can retire from a sport, and you ain't do shit. You quit.
You quit.
You ain't fucking retire. You quit. Like,
Yeah,
you ain't
boy.
accomplish a shit. You know what I mean? I
Boy.
mean you retire. But
I telling you,
retirement
you
for
get
people
your
who already
championship.
accomplished
I
something, bro.
telling
You
you.
say, saying, fucking
People
don't retire. No,
people
you
lose the
quit.
potential, they may go in the Hall of Fame at all decades team. Nigga, you quit.
Yeah, bro.
Dang, I say that
Like
in
you.
word. My apologies.
That's cool.
But we have seen. Let's move on a little. So we have seen we've seen numerous incidents where fans have been unloud in the sidelines and in huddles. Do you think the players are safe and protected?
I guess once they have their teammates on the side of them to back them up, Outside of that, it's just like you say. We are accessible, so I don't know which level of protection you're speaking of, because the most we see out there, fortunately, is like physical hand-to-hand fight. We get a lot of threats, like from players to each other. God knows if that escalate to something else. Do I think they can handle that? Absolutely not. I mean, if someone, like for example, I don't make it a thing, but like if someone bring a gun out there, are we safe? Fuck no. I mean, it's an open field. Someone get deal with. That's them right there on the field.
I mean, shooks when the fight's going on, you have the
Security.
security, whatever you want to call them, sitting out eating hot dog.
Well, that's what I mean. I didn't even know we had security. I know they checked. I know we have. Nah, let me not say that. I don't want to diminish because I just know that security is responsible for the people that enter the premises. I don't really see people like monitoring nothing on the field, which we don't want to be
The
policed, but
but I mean, let me put it like this. I always say this. I'll use going to, let's say, a club. If I go to an event, any event, if I go to the event and you ain't searching,
yeah, I mean anything. in
yeah,
there.
I ain't staying.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if I could get my gun inside there, your boy them in the corner who get more nerve than me, they get their gun too. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of that, I ain't taking that chance. Ain't nothing good could come out that for me. So if you ain't policing correctly at your event or whatever it is, and that's why I feel, I mean, when we go in there, first of all, we too familiar. I haven't used my
ID.
ID in about 4 or 5 years, bro.
Man, I ain't had a new badge.
You understand what I'm saying?
I asked for my sticker for this year at the end of the season.
But that just goes to show like we get too familiar. So at the end of the day, man, I ride like you have people who ride them because I know you play for this team. Oh, I ain't gotta worry, I ain't gotta say you.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And they be the set who freaking bringing tons of stuff inside there. When you talking like for example liquor, that's what I'm talking about. We have I know a certain team is coming inside there. They'll drive in, go put the liquor where in the corner, come back and go back out and park their car out front. The question then should be, well, why did you have to drive in
And then leave.
and
the
then
bar.
you understand what I'm saying? Like
Right.
what you really haven't. So my thing again,
Well, it's a lot of loopholes. They probably because people setting up, and once again, I think the scrutiny that may come in is that the league itself needs to amplify all the different levels, including their budget, maybe because a bigger investment will
but
get
is
a
it is it
different
is it
point.
really the budget? Because my thing is, you paying the. I saw the budget for what they pay them.
The security?
They overpaid if they just sitting there doing nothing, bro.
Well, I'll leave it to you all.
No, that's public knowledge.
I don't know. Well,
The
that's
amount
what
of
I
money
mean,
they
right.
make, trust me, bro.
'Cause I
You
was
could you
gonna
could get you
say,
get you
if-
get like officers there for less than that.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like you can't tell me you paying you thousands of dollars for you just sit there and
Oh,
collect.
no. Well, if
Yeah,
that's the
I need
case-
your doggy.
yeah,
If
you
they
got
getting
dog.
paid, if the contract is worth thousands, then we should definitely have a little bit more protection.
Yeah, I mean that's just what it is. Me personally, I mean the sport going. The same thing I say with San was. They need to get more security out there, especially the it being that physical. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of people can't take that.
Oh, I can tell you one thing. I see they bring out small machine gun to cover that cash prize. That was about it. But that was 10 seconds before the whole thing was over.
A small machine gun. You in the police can?
Two police officers, yeah. Yeah, the little sog, man.
Ain't nothing that WD-40 can do. I mean, at the end of the day, just the presence alone, like them being there,
Right.
that makes you think twice.
Right,
You got to
so
be a real criminal to be like, you know what? But yeah, I can do what I want to do. You understand what I'm saying?
But that's just another thing. I mean, if you want to talk about real security, we don't even know if any of these people be rubbing shoulders and smashing into as real criminals. You know what I mean?
Well,
And I only mean to say that to say have a criminal mindset, because even on the field, we don't need to know what you do to make money, but I need to know if quarrel on the field could translate to you pulling out a knife and trying to stab me as I sitting down just drinking my coconut water watching the next game. You know,
Or getting 4 piece under your tent.
you never know.
And you take it off your cleats. do
Wait.
you think the fines take it too far and get placed? No.
Our fans are passionate, but I mean, I've never really seen outside of like vulgar slurs fans getting too involved. Unless I missing anything, I've seen in the
I mean,
past where some players have engaged with fans and then
I
like
just want to say I
celebrated stuff.
saw you got into it. I think the semifinals game. Like,
Yeah, that was a honest lapse in judgment. I was still a little heated from the loss that we just had.
no, we actually win that one.
That's what made it beat
That was the
Oh,
down.
actually, yeah,
semifinals.
you're
Yeah, that's
right.
red
Red
dot.
dot.
You're right.
Yeah,
We
red dot.
actually came back from some messed up calls,
Yeah.
and I was actually a little bit excited about the fact that the people that was throwing shit at us during the game didn't have anything to say
I
now
feel
that
it
we had
there.
won. You're right. But all that's watered under the bridge, and I actually blame myself more because once again, yeah, I was arguing with a fan, but once again, I'm a player and I suppose to hold myself to different standard. And I just came off the field as a winner. So what the fuck are you even rowing for?
I mean,
You know?
I hear what you're saying. However, but you got to realize too, we playing the sport. You got a lot of energy, and you
Absolutely.
passionate because you all the work you put in, you winning, and the people who's hating. So you got to give. I guess you give you a bly for that.
You
But it's
So
know,
just
thing is uh personally, I feel like that's a Lions thing because you know we got a lot of haters out there. I don't know why. Y'all please could explain it to us. I don't know
boy,
if it's just towards
you know
me.
the messed up thing about that is I've been with the Lions from hold on a sec. Anyway, I don't want to expose me. I've been with the Lions a long time, and you know, I met that going on.
Um,
Now, there's a possibility why one or two people, well, who you was getting into it with, that's just a jackass. That's straight up. But
but you would say jackass like a real life jackass. Sorry,
you gotta
jackass.
say it so it could hurt. You know what I mean? If they, but yeah, the thing with that is that came. She probably can't even say why. That came from let me see.
like I say, see, well, this is the thing.
It came from some people who she used to be around. That was their thing, and she has got into it without even knowing why.
Okay.
So she inherited a hatred for the
Mindset.
Lions. You
I
understand
got
what I'm
you.
saying? So that's what it was.
Well, I mean, my thing is, I view that from the whole fan base. Like, anytime we have people out there, look, a good football move is a good football move. A good touchdown should deserve some applause. I get it if it ain't the team that you want to win, but I've seen people pull for the opposite side all the time, especially when it's a good play. But man, the quietest time of the year is when the Lions score a touchdown. You know what I mean? I could only hear our sideline literally, and when it was Travis coaching, he was the loudest screaming, "Yeah, let's go!" So that's what I mean. I mean, you get caught up in trying to counteract all those cheers and you question why is it even coming that way, because if you make a good play and you want to taunt a little bit, it shouldn't have to be met with all kind of volatility, you know what
But
I
hey,
mean?
look, I'm regardless, boy. Like
I just want to say, yeah. I mean, again, you've been with the Lions long enough to know. Ain't no change in that.
Yeah,
You know, ain't
it's
no
just,
change.
it is what
And
it
the thing it
is.
is, a lot of people like the more people we bring into the Lions camp, they come with the same thing. Like, boy, why people hate y'all so much? Now we just realizing, you know, Marcus said the same thing. He's like, but he didn't know. I was like, what? Like, you could see it though. You know what I mean? But here's what it is. I mean, we love it. That's less bears we gotta buy.
The closest thing I
facts.
could come to find out is, I guess people just mad we is work just as hard off the field that we do on the field, Jared. Because come like they only is practice for football and not for life.
Damn.
Well, someone saying the same thing that happens when the Wildcats score just crickets.
Oh yeah, well
Facts.
that's because they didn't link up with the Lions. Ain't nobody like y'all no more.
I remember. But remember,
Y'all
remember
can win as
when
much game as y'all want. Y'all done mess with the y'all done rub up with the wrong people.
Matrix is your coach. I can't stand Matrix, so I
Guilty
can't
by
stand you either.
association, eh?
I remember that when the Wildcats was
War.
playing, when the Wildcats played Aces, when Aces scored. But I thought flicking the line. I mean the Wildcats lost.
Bro, listen to me. I
Crowd
mean,
going crazy, boy.
that was the hardest winning speech I ever had to give Like it's like how what do you say when you win a game, but then it still seems like you lost because the aura inside the freaking
Right.
like what the hell?
Are you
Boy,
really
like,
celebrating?
an old woman come to me say, "Yo, man, who won?" I say they win with like 3 touchdowns.
I know it's a blowout. That's
So
what
why
makes
they
me like,
celebrating over there? I say it's a. I try to make this. I say it's a new team, and they just excited to be scoring on such a good team. Oh well, okay then. Like I don't feel bad. Like, bruh.
Even mom like yeah, these people will shut the fuck up.
Yeah, mom was confused, bro. They confusing the old little ladies now, man.
I mean, it happens to the best of us.
Yeah,
I don't used to it, so it don't matter. I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, I know. Like I say, less pairs. Just stick in my crew. I ain't got to worry about the one coming. Hey,
real one case could do.
yeah, you know, give me a bad place.
And,
Why
and
would
that's
that?
that's the last people I gotta talk to.
Well, I do.
That's the last people I gotta call talk to. Last people gotta try to give me any police problems. Oh man, I need this, I need that. Oh, I need help with this, I need advice. They gotta pay. They gotta pay next time. I'm gonna go to the station. Station could assist you.
Well,
That's when I say. But when I
hope
say
they are
people-
warned when they get
But that's
there.
when I say people losers at life made you to tell me stop it.
You was how to sneak that in there every
A
time.
lot of those be losers, boy. A lot of losers in this world.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, they'd be watching the wrong thing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? They so focused on others, trying to bring others down till they're blessed and walking way past them. They don't even see it. You know
But
what I
yeah,
mean?
Facts.
and it's so crazy. Like
Facts.
all I hate, they hate on us for, and because of the podcast, that's magnified. If
What
put that on the podcast.
you know, that's why we print the new shakes. But I mean, my thing is, I always say, the more you say, put that on the podcast, more we like it.
The more
Yeah,
I can put
man.
on the podcast.
And then top it off, if the Lions lose today, they don't talk about the Lions. They only talk about the podcast. like, fuck,
Real.
like you ain't playing the podcast. I mean, like what I mean, like
Like, all publicity is good.
yeah, like we
Facts.
lost a whole championship, and these dudes straight talking about understand this and can't wait to
The
listen.
little
this and
talk
that.
show.
Okay, cool. Y'all ain't talk about the Lions. Y'all talk about the little talk show on ZNS. You're 2 seconds of
That's
fame.
real.
You're 2 seconds of fame. Y'all ain't talk about how bad y'all beat the Lions.
I
But
talk.
y'all talk about the little talk show.
They
Like,
have a little talk show.
appreciate it, man.
Come on, they should have called our name, man. It's Understand the Podcast. I
Yeah.
see everything there.
We-
You can watch live on TikTok. You can subscribe on YouTube. You can follow us on Understand the Podcast on Instagram. And you could actually email us, bro.
Yeah.
Understand the Podcast is Yahoo.
And that old shit
You never
meme
know,
name.
your question might just make the coach.
Yeah.
They scared this coach, though.
Yeah.
A lot of people scared this coach, boy.
I see Bam
I just hope I
asking.
don't see this coach in no other day video.
Hey, what happened to the
that
studio
fuck
stage?
with
I
the-
in the
mean,
Yeah,
studio?
well, what happened is we do stream games in there also, so you might see it.
Oh,
The
alright,
game
man.
is streamed,
Y'all
but
on
it,
Twitch, eh?
it can be nothing else. But they say on the paper lap, but it ain't. But I see your boy Bam asking. We got to see if we can schedule in, buddy. Yeah, see if we could. We'll check the calendar, see if we get
if
you in.
someone cancel,
'Cause he say-
we'll plug in.
He said he get a lot to talk about. I don't know. I hope you ain't coming.
I had a rumor mill say Bounce will be doing some new stuff next season.
Yeah, Bam
team,
starting new own team.
A female team that'll be
Oh,
solid.
female DM.
Yeah.
Alright.
That'll be solid. Because I still want to ask him why he left the Stingrays.
You know,
Or they fire him. How'd you fire him?
well, I don't know. You know,
Because like Jay say,
you see Haji fire you before. I think
that's what I was gonna say. You and Jay say he fired me before I ever get the job.
It's a threat, but he ain't freaking what? He can't have no one threatening his job. But I mean, like I said, we'll figure it out, Bam. But while
Yeah,
you're
man,
on
that's solid, man.
while you're on the live, like and share it.
Fox. Listen, if you don't come on the podcast, just hit us up. We need some new blood on the podcast, man. We want some new people who we ain't see before. Give the fans. We trying to advertise the league. Put the league out there, man. Put the league out there. So it's a good thing. Even though people discriminate and talk foolishness about put it on the podcast, we put it on the podcast because we trying to support. We trying to support the league, trying to get our message out there.
One more thing before we go, Ryan. Did you and Animal squash that little thing?
There's no thing for us to squash. Animal and I, let's make this clear. Animal and I are professionals out in the real world, and we are serious athletes on the field. So, what was to be was there, and ain't nobody punch or slap no one. So that one name over. And
Yeah,
that's my
someone
boy.
slap,
So-
far edge slap me couple times, punch me couple times.
Over that.
No, in the field.
You- I mean, at the end of the day, I ask you that because a lot of times people like they don't know how to separate it.
No,
You understand what I'm saying? Like they don't know how to separate it.
no.
And the
See, that's what I like. All right, honestly, in the words, Mr. Campbell, deal with it on the field, man.
Who's
You know what I
Mr.
mean?
Campbell?
Eddie.
Oh,
Yeah,
and he don't deal with it on the field.
well, I now
We ain't gonna go there, and I mean to bring that up, but that's what he like. That's his mantra. That's what he like to offer. You know what I mean? That's a good.
But he don't be on the
but
field. Let me get on the field. He don't be on the field. He
that's
don't play
what
no
he
more.
is encourage the players to do. Deal with it in between the clock, in between the whistle. You know what I mean? Me and Animal run on, and man, to us is man. But at the end of the day, we had some words, and we share them words because ain't none of us is pussies. You see what I'm saying?
well,
But
I
at the
mean,
end of the day,
apparently,
we respect each other, and that one ain't more. See what I'm saying?
but I
You
mean,
ain't need to put me over and try to freak out. You know what I'm saying?
oh, you trying to get on the ticket. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Oh shoot, 'cause I get in matches say we don't want new people. Jesus Christ, this is the first time on the show.
First time.
Okay.
Shout, but I mean,
I
since
mean-
we want to, since nobody recognizes, y'all can take a look. If y'all want to watch anything about all of this stuff we discussing, check it out at True Vision 242 on YouTube. We cover all the league's events and the Sound Wars. See any highlights there you want to look into? Or anybody want highlights on their individual play? You could reach out to us on all our platforms.
Y'all don't have
as
EJ
well.
on that day.
Who?
EJ,
Who is EJ?
the police. Can you know what?
I mean the piping policeman.
I don't know.
No, bro.
Pipes are very expensive, as I've been told. I don't know. Because that one by the rugby field
Yeah, no.
cost the league went bankrupt.
I see.
Just
That was a good segue.
Yeah.
But we want to shout out our sponsor, man. We have a sponsor. Shout out to let me get the information. 'cause-
Clearview.
Oh yeah, Clearview. Pardon my apologize, Clearview. We have Clearview as a Airbnb. Very nice. We can play the video for y'all to see. Nice video right near the airport in Lower Borg, Luther. You go there.
No, Lutra boy.
No, the Lutra is a nice little piece, little quiet. When you tired of the mainland, you can easily go to Harbor and Spanish Wells and live yourself over
Yeah,
there.
I just want to say, so if you didn't want to stay in Arbor Island because it's so
Expensive.
hectic, you know what I mean, you could
Yeah,
always
yeah.
stop right on the main line. It's
And the
what,
ferry is only like maybe $4.
2-minute drive to the other.
$5 for the 3
For
Island
her.
Dock Fair.
Yeah.
Might
So-
go up to 10 during them busy
Well, it's
season.
like you know, ever get you a boatman yourself.
Yeah, man, what you mean? And that's a great area to be in. You get to pass over the glass window bridge if you want to head
Yeah.
into town a little bit.
I always try and encourage people to stay on the main line
Absolutely.
and go Harbor Island. Because
Absolutely.
Harbor Island ain't
How
no-
about in tight?
Yeah.
Expensive.
And hot.
Ain't no food serving after 6. At least on the main line, you get food till 9. You know what I mean?
Hot,
If you
hot,
ain't been to the
hot.
island,
Only way you getting food after that time is in the club. I can tell you that
And
much.
you can pay that club
But then the
price
club
too.
don't start till you
Yeah.
gotta wait for it to start.
Yeah,
though,
because the
right?
club, they really don't go to the club till about 11, 12 o'clock.
Exactly.
Like, they don't, like, they're like, yeah, they go late.
But is that a thing I noticed? Even like, I haven't been late hours in North Lucha per se, but like in Central Lucha, like you can't really find food other than Buccaneers and Tappan Bay.
No way.
You can't really find food of that
No
like
way.
Palmetto Point,
No,
Savannah
you-
Sound.
but then you also have to realize a lot of people on the island cook every day.
Cook for themselves.
Every
Yeah,
day.
only on weekend they don't cook.
Yeah.
So
But Matrix, correct me if I'm wrong. I think, but what he say between Borg, maybe somewhere in Hatchet Bay, like round Dingham, you might could get one little fry spot like by that
Yeah,
park.
yeah.
But between Borg and Buccaneers down Dingham, there
ain't nothing
in
happening.
between. Like,
More,
no,
man.
everything more in the north. Like you
Yeah,
say, from
bro.
Hatchet
Yeah.
Bay down, you could find some stuff.
it's a wrap.
You know, but
But yeah, man, shout out Clearview. Trust me, but that could be a nice little spot. They sponsored video. They giving us the empowerment so we can empower y'all, man. So shout out to Clearview Apartment. Like I say, 2 minutes away from the North Lucha Airport, right in Lower Borg. So shout out to them. Thanks for your support.
2 minutes away from the dock, Harbor Island dock.
To the dock.
Yeah, you could walk to the airport from there.
Oh wow.
Like you over the the runway, so you could see all the planes come down.
Okay,
whatever.
solid, man,
yeah,
solid.
Yeah.
And that
Oh,
pool,
and that nice little hill when you coming down.
Yeah,
and
after
that
the
pool,
gas
that
station.
pool look down
No.
good too.
Right by the airport.
That's what I mean. After you pass the gas
No,
station,
right
come
by
down.
the airport.
Oh, wow.
Newly built. So you know
Right across the road.
yeah, right across the road.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. So all those, yeah, that's where it is. So
Yeah,
come on.
yeah. Yeah, it used to be. I used to live there.
Okay, I thought people your complexion always be in Albuquerque, Long Island.
Spanish well.
That's right. At the Spanish Wells,
Come, come.
them Albuquerque keys.
Yeah.
But
Shit.
But we appreciate you coming through, boy, Ryan. It was a nice episode, man. We got to know you, the person you are, and just to know your qualifications, boy. So
Appreciate it, man.
so
Thanks,
appreciate you coming through. You know, Lions, boy, Lions for
Yeah.
life, boy.
Yeah, man.
Rawr!
What the fuck was that, boy?
But
Shout out to sponsors so we get out this.
Yeah, boy, but-
You walk and wild.
shout out to Clearview again. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in the live as well as on YouTube. We appreciate y'all, man. So like the thing say on the Center podcast, watch us live on a Tickety Talk. You know, the Tickety Talk is where the tick be talking.
Yeah, next week we gotta find a way to give away some
Yeah,
of
we-
these
We
shirts.
definitely gonna give some giveaway for the shirts, man. I appreciate
Probably
the
some
fans. Give us some suggestions, man. Hit us up on our social media platforms so y'all could give us some ideas. We give shirts away. How much we trying to give away?
We could give we give away 5 shirts,
Okay, 5 shirts.
probably 2 hats. But I want you to show them on the back of the shirt though.
So you and me get up, boy. he won't show off my big back, y'all. That's what he want to do. See, yeah, so you try to make a mockery of me. Ah!
There you go.
What did it say? Put it on the podcast.
Let me see if I see you pointing at the wrong camera. What you doing, boy?
Are you trying to flex,
There
boy?
you go.
Are you trying to
There you
stretch
go.
to put that on
Okay,
the podcast?
there you go. There you go. The next one you can't see on YouTube.
Just bend down a little bit. Watch the go.
Let's get out of this bitch, boy. You
The
know-
podcast. I feel like a rapper right now. Microphone checker, something selector. But we want to appreciate everybody for tapping in. Shout out to this boy, Mr. Ryan, Tip Drill himself. Shout out to the boy.
Matrix, boy.
Oh, fucking in. Special shout out to the boy LT.
LT.
Shout out to 88 season. Shout out to everybody on the center.
Yeah, man.
Shout
We
out
should
to
have
you
we should have the
guys,
full crew back in there next week, but you
I
see,
ain't going
baby.
my bread.
Huh? Yeah, come on, man. Get him,
I
guy a
give
break.
him a break. Them are dogs.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying.
And we out, man.